Oops, no, 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 don't do that. They clicked and they are going to bless that. Well, anyway, welcome YouTube. You joined at just the right point in time. We're about to blow up our own base by the looks of it. I'm going to make sure they don't catch me. Thankfully, nothing too bad got destroyed. I don't know if I'll have a permanent crater there. We'll find out. So in the last stream, we set down all of this. It's going to take the bots a good while to produce all of this. So while they are running around, we are going to go and set up some wood production, which means we'll need some ammonia, some urea, some fertilizer, and then we can finally set up the wood itself. I don't know if we'll get it all done tonight because I'm starting quite a bit later than I planned on, but we'll see. The first thing that I want to do though is just set up a slightly more structured artillery post or a slightly more structured artillery blueprint just for cleaning up some of the worms. So the process of setting up these new builds becomes simpler. And I think the way I want to do that is just 1, 2, 3. Don't know if they'll actually all fit. No, so I'm going to put them outside of the rails. Like that. With 1, 2, and we'll just do 2, that'd be fine. And we can duplicate it to make 4. I want you to be a requester chest, not a provider chest. You to logistic request 10 shells. That's fine. 20. I have 700 stored. That's fine. Now I want you to go here and to also put one of you sort of here. Always in construction range. One of you sort of over here maybe. So that when the power comes on, you kick in. And then we're going to build, I think, the wood over here. Make sure that there are some artillery shells on the way. 21 are on the way. Make sure that we have put the good ammo in. Because for lone worms, I can probably just take them out myself. It's not too much of a problem. Bit of cliff explosive. Around here. They're on the way. Okay. We did find out yesterday that we have plenty of landfill left over as well. So that's not going to cause us a problem. Which is helpful. Okay, we are short of some landfill on our character though. We're going to jump down a quick warehouse here. Run over to the landfill site and just grab some. And hopefully by the time we finish producing all of the wood, the bots will have finished their duty. How much landfill do I have in my logistics network? Ah, a cool 700,000. I don't want the logistics network filling me up again. I do want to get some concrete set up soon so we run a bit faster. I don't quite have everything I need because I think I need to get the silicon set up for that. Just gonna put in a big section here. We see the artillery is already doing its job. Next time maybe I'll prepare some of this ahead of stream so that you don't have to sit here watch me plow the C-block lawn. Or not watch me. Okay, there we go. That works. So a bit more. Particularly so we get over to that garden. Just in case there's a swamp garden there. Temperate, wheaten, Tianaton, Neil aubergine. Nope. We're going to have to get the artillery out over here, but that's okay. Building a big area here because I'm also going to have to put petrochem down. I haven't quite decided where that's going, but maybe petrochem just goes over here. This should give me enough for the wood farm at least. Just drop back to the mall, put the landfill in there. I should have produced a warehouse somewhere. Good. Put you here. So hopefully I don't forget you. Good. Now, let's make sure the artillery do their job. That seems fine. Good. Okay. Now, I put down the layout that I wanted, and we were going to do the ammonia to fertilizer section first. We're going to base that off of charcoal and then a small amount of red metal catalyst. How much iron and copper do I need? 5 a second. That makes ammonia synthesis. Yeah, that's right. From hydrogen So I need to get in a train of charcoal. Logistics requests because I missed a bit here. I think I actually want to do the charcoal requester the other way. Just down here. Takes up less space. Pretty sure this is one step too short. It is. So I actually need to move all of you, essentially everything here. Down one. Good. Now I want you to request charcoal. You're a charcoal requester. You have quite a lot of trains requesting charcoal. Not 100% sure why none of these will power correctly and or what my local bots are doing. Must be off doing something. So I don't need the double unload as far as I'm aware. We can think about that one. I think we'll just take this away. Fine, I can't get that to work right now. The charcoal requester. So I'm going to need 12 of these liquefiers. Let's do this at the higher tier buildings. And this will produce us 5,000 ammonia a second. No idea if that's a good or a bad number, but it's a number. Pin this. I'm going to need to get steam sorted out. So let's do steam in an electric boiler. "38 electric boilers. Really? To produce 3,000 steam. Why do I need... Well, okay, a lot of steam. 50 electric boilers. To make some ammonia gas. Am I maybe trying to make too much ammonia? Let's go with probably not. Let's just get the ammonia produced because I'm going to want that in a variety of places when I checked earlier. Ammonia. It's an input to lots of separate things. Especially the puffers and the red algae. So we'll just work on building it. It'll be fine. Charcoal. Interesting. Ah, no space. That's why. Okay, so charcoal train will come in now. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to need 50 of these things. Output long. Okay, this was the same problem as before. This one just doesn't want to update. Then you take long. You take long. Let's get you upgraded to stack inserters. There we go. Takes you a while to empty the train, but that's fine. Okay, now that will get me carbon to go into liquefiers. So it says I need 9 liquefiers. So let's do it, and then 500 of the 500 steam. So how much steam does each one of those boilers produce? Let's get some boilers in my inventory. This is 3,000, so I'm going to want 500. That's the 6th. So I'm going to want basically 9. So it's going to be a 1-to-1 boiler liquefier ratio. That's okay. We can easily do that. How much charcoal do I need? Just over a blue belt. Let's just fix this so I do it. How do I want to do this so that it works? You output far, far. You output on the far. You output on the far. You output near. Good. Then let's pin. One, two. Pull you back one so that you have space to output the carbon. That then steam out. Because these are pass-throughs, I should be able to get a water pipe straight in here to make it do the right thing. Let's find out. I can. You don't need that. Good. Then we go in, 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 in. To take from the long side. You want to take from the long side. That. Good. And you want an out and an out and out and an out. Out, 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 out. Carbon. Except that be better placed here. Liquefiers, we'll use the smaller ones. I do not know what my own robots are doing. Doesn't really matter. Pipe, 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 pipe. No steam. It's got to be that way around. That seems right. Steam out. Yeah, I just got confused. So we'll now produce slightly under a blue belt. Fine, so I need to do a little bit with placement. You do near. You do near. You do near, and you do near. That works. There's carbon. I have to combine carbon with purified water to get carbon dioxide. And then I have to do carbon dioxide to get carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Then I have to vent the carbon dioxide. Why do I need to vent the carbon dioxide? I thought I picked this recipe because it was easier. Okay, I'm going to grab some water, and then we're just going to check that I haven't screwed up the recipe preparation. Okay, done. Let's just check that the urea. I think that must be where I wanted. Yeah, so the urea needs the carbon dioxide. That's why I did it this way. That's right. So we're going to have to build this in basically 3 stacks. We're going to build this 10, 10, and 10. So let's go this way. Split priority off to the right. You go like that. No. You go to the right. Then put a splitter to keep you even. That's right. That gives you your carbon. What do you need? 9 liquefiers. No. 10 liquefiers and a purified water plant. Ten. How much purified water does that come out to? 13. Okay, it's a lot of purified water. It's going to be basically 4, 4, and 4, or 5, 5, and 5. So I have some space here. Pin this. I need to do five. Pull you back behind the trains. I think something like that. And how much do you need to clarify it with? You produce 20 a second. So that's easily going to fit into a single clarifier. Go here. Four, then you as well. We'll take you for the first. Like that. Then output, take output like that. Yep. Good. Put the liquefiers down so that they are set up and running. One. Something like that. Offshore pump. Bit of power. I could have put all of those a bit closer together. So I will do that now. So we take up a bit less space here. Not that I'm that worried about space, but no point in doing it overly large. Especially given we fixed the sizing at another point. Grab that. Carbon monoxide, good. Let's get back here. That's the carbon to carbon monoxide. I need 10 chemical plants to get hydrogen and steam. Now, 500. So I need to divide this by 6. Let's just check this. So you're producing 40 steam a second. You need 50 steam every 2 seconds. You produce 40 steam a second. Why does it tell me I need so many of them? It doesn't quite make sense to me. Carbon monoxide. So let's take out... Oh, I can't take out the carbon because I need that. Just divide this by 10. No, by 3, so that's about... No, it's okay, we can do the maths in our head. So for 3,000 steam, I need 50. Which means for 1,000... Well, for 300, I need 5. So I need about 40 boilers to go with 30 of these. So it's 1 plus a bit left over. Okay. So I need like 12. 12 to 13 of them per. So how big is this? It's the same size. So let's have... Part of the reason I like this recipe is that it only takes charcoal in. And I have a lot of charcoal. I need 10 of those as well. I think I need to now move you further away so that I can fit the boilers in. Fine. Okay, now if I did you here, doesn't make a difference whether you use normal water or purified water. So I want the steam. Oh, 13. We can do 14 quite easily. That will actually look quite okay. To copy and paste through. Now you can then fall all the way back to, say, here without a problem. Then we can very easily pipe water in down here. Okay, I don't know what the game's doing. I think it's sending bots over from wherever. This is now... Wow, the bots have actually done a pretty good job finishing this off. I need to go down and give them a quick hand over here to get those belts set up, but we'll do that shortly. That's now 10 of these. I now then need 10 of these to take in the nitrogen that I don't yet have. So where do I want to put the nitrogen gas? That this build needs. So I now need to get 67 air purifiers. That's basically 22 per one of these to fill in nitrogen. So what does 22 of these look like? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's quite big. $22 and 10. So I think it looks sort of like $10. Then 1, 2. Doesn't let me do the pass through, does it? That's why we didn't do it this way. In the last place, we did it. I can get a pipe there. Then pipe. You can go one closer. Like that. You needed 67 divided by 3, which is 22. 16. Did something like this. $24 times 3 is 72. That's fine. That's extra. But you don't need this one by the looks of it. 21 times 3 is 63. Versus 67. That will be fine. So the nitrogen I want to keep. And then the oxygen I want to vent. You aren't needed. Then this gives hydrogen and carbon dioxide. So I want to keep the carbon dioxide because I want to feed that into the urea production. And you, because of course you don't actually line up the way I need you to. You also need a metal catalyst, so you're going to need a couple of belts on the front. Like that. Through. 10. Okay, now where do I want to get you out? I think we'll make the exit station maybe over here. Like that. You will have to come out 3. I then can't do that. Nor can I do that. So everything's got to move 1 further away, I think. Like that. Then you can come out like that. Good. Let me just duplicate this 3 times when we get a moment. Good. Now your nitrogen is the inner one. Goes there. I think I'm going to want to put you in a slightly different place. I want to put you here. So that you come there. Then hydrogen, just flare stack. Because I don't need you. 6, then where does the power for this guy go? Think like that. Same down here. Then let's just take that out and then we'll fix the power. Good. Good. Bit more power here. Don't know why that thinks it's carbon dioxide. Never mind. Then some power here. One further across. Because otherwise it's going to get caught up. Gap, 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 and gap. Flush you. Flush. You have carbon monoxide. Now you guys need some power. Good. So this now contains the carbon dioxide. We want to keep that for the fertilizer production. You now have some nitrogen. Good. Now, in terms of catalyst production, how many assemblers? Oh, wow. Okay, so it's over a blue belt. Oh, no, but it's to not do that as a... Not over a blue belt because I split this up into builds of 3. 4. So we'll just say we'll do 2 to be safe. Where is red catalyst? Yep. We're going to do this with request chests. At least initially. Because I think it's completely fine. It's not exactly high frequency. Whole thing's got to move back 1. Then we'll cancel the frames because we can reuse the frames. So put out, take in, take in far, take in far. If I really want to, I may at the end bring in some iron and copper ore. I think we'll probably do that sort of here if we choose to. So let's see if this is going to work. While the bots bring that in, I'm just going to run over and make sure the rail tracks for the end of the production lines are done. Because I think what happens when I paste it when it's not in radar range and things like that is it doesn't work correctly. Oops, wrong ones. I wanted cliff explosives. Good. Then we just stamp the blueprint down once more. When we fix up the train lane problems over here. We are just missing a tiny bit of coverage up here in terms of roboport setup. Yeah, okay. Let's go back here. This one. Is that power cable's not connected? But this one is for some reason. Good. Good. That's now covered. You just have to sort the bottom bit out. And the bot should keep building all of that. Missing materials, fine. Missing some pipe, whatever. Bots will figure it out. Come over here. Let's place that down. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's good. And that's all in robot range. Once they finish building it, we can get back to ammonia. It'll take a little while to make all of these function with all the bits, but that'll be a different night's job. They do not have any filter frames. Interesting. Did I never set up filter frames in them all? Let's check. Yeah, it should be over by the chemical plants, I guess. It doesn't look like I did. Go grab you. Put you down here. Just empty filter frame. Got some swamp gardens. Okay, that's what I wanted. Gonna need to grab some of those soon. On the way, there are none on the way at the moment. For some reason. Let's try and put the iron plate in that I just took. I don't know where it is. That's one of the problems that we have. So let's make sure that we fix that. This is why it's saying it doesn't have any top-up valves in the network. It's not actually working. Good. Good, they will drop off to where we need them. Perfect. On the way 21, on the way 22. Charcoal provider. This should be charcoal provider, not producer. Which has seemingly stopped working. Because no soil has come through. Where is soil? Nope. So where is the soil train? Ah, there are no soil trains available. Okay. Makes sense. Let's just put down a right-hand drive train. Put you here. Stick some fuel in you. Carbon will be fine. Soil producer. Full cargo. Soil consumer. Empty cargo. Off you go. You don't run out of fuel, we'll be fine. Okay. You need to be the other way. You need to be this way. Then I want you to output near and you to output far. Good. Now, how do I want to... We're going to do it this way. I just think there's a much cleaner way of doing it. Output far. Good. Like that. Then station here. Say about there seems fine. Let's get the signals on you. In. That. Like that. Like that. And like that. Seems fine. You're one too close again. Good. So now you want pumps. Tank. Where's my tank gone? That. You pump in like that. That seems very nice. This should be ammonia. It is. Now then, let's look at if we can copy and paste you. Where do I want the next one to start? Here? Seems okay. And then next one. Same kind of spacing. Like that. That's nice. And it should be very easy to fit the next one of you in here. So this nitrogen, yeah. Yeah. You use you as a marker. Something like that. Take away this one because I don't want you joining up. Which is dangerous. That gets everything there done. Then we need to do the wiring up for some extra bits. Here. Put a robo port down. Robo port down. Good. The bots are deciding to go the long way, and they're probably not going to charge themselves. Never mind bots. So then you need to go there. You can then go there and say there. Here we go, ammonia. You're missing hydrogen now. Because you have too much carbon dioxide. That's fine. Let's flare you off to start with. While we fix up everything else. Not enough carbon monoxide. Too much saline water. That I didn't leave space for the clarifier for. So let's get the clarifiers in this bit here. That seems good. Two, three. That should be fine. Oh wow, I run out of pipe, okay. Do not have any pipe in my logistics storage. I'm literally out of plastic pipe. Okay. Let's just see if we can fix that up. Plastic is actually one of the things we're going to build shortly. It's actually probably for the best. These junctions here are probably going to kill me at some point, but never mind. We do have some space if we want to make them a bit cleaner. Hadn't sort of thought that they'd all end up the same. In hindsight, it's obvious, but never mind. Let's take that away. Where is the plastic pipe going? Ah, it's just being used to build. That's the problem. Fine. How is my main bus looking with plastic? It's short again. Need to make you store a bit more plastic. Let's see why the plastic hasn't come through. I've used up all that spare sulfur. This should be working quite well. So I am slightly confused why it's not. Wow, okay, there's a ton of landfill there. Is that the problem? Is it just actually filled up? I think it has. There's another 400,000 landfill or something there. Forgot we built this extra plastic over here. I think what I'm going to do is just take my provider chests, stick down so that we know we have it, because otherwise we'll forget it's here and I'll want a bit more landfill at some point. So obviously this was never designed to fill up, but you know, clearly it did. I need a way to connect the logistics network. So we'll go over here. Perfect. How much landfill in the logistics network now? Over 1 million landfill. Nice. That will work very well. How is plastic looking? Plastic is doing okay. So I am going to need... Why did charcoal not start producing again? Okay, let's just check the soil because I did have soil working and charcoal being produced. It's important that charcoal does produce. Is this just because the thing's in the wrong place? I think it is, yeah. Can I get the train track one further forward? I can. Then that means that that's just completely misaligned with the rest of the train. Do I particularly care? Probably not. Especially given they aren't linked up anyway. What are you looking for? You are... Why can you not cross there? Ah, because this train is in the way. Right-hand drive, so you're going to come down here. Yeah. Okay, let's just see if we can make you... Lost your connection. That's better. There we go, and it now works. Fine, let's just check what's happening down here. Does this one here have the same problem? Does. Make sure we delete some of these from our rail book as well so we don't keep breaking them. Let's see if that resurrects charcoal production. Output far. Take far. Then you put on the far side, you put on the far side, you go inside, you go inside. Flip you. That. Then let's do an upgrade on you to make you stack inserters. That's better. Roboport is needed, say, here. You guys should actually be in the middle, like that. That's better. Plastic pipes are still causing me a problem. I did have hundreds of the things. But then we went on a big building project. That's fine. Let's get fertilizer finished. Or at least urea. You actually... can do that. So you don't have any more purified water because I didn't get the clarifiers hooked up. We will come back and fix the clarifier situation with underground shortly. Good. You will eventually be an ammonia provider. Other way around. Enter. Good. It's fine. You're producing some ammonia. Don't care too much about the power. I do need to get 2 more requester stations in here. Reason for that is we have to get iron and copper in somehow. Could I fit you? It's probably too close together. How do I want to do the trains here? I think we're probably going to put the next 3-way join here, because I don't see why we wouldn't. I've deliberately done this without city blocks because I've tried that before, and I find it always means I try to build all my designs in an artificially small amount of space, which in fairness might be helpful at the moment because I've clearly built some of these way too big, which is not really how I wanted to build it this time. Everything needs to move down 1. Like that. And this can be the iron and the copper in. Where do I want to build some urea production? So if I want to make urea, I'm making 5,000 ammonia a second. I don't think I need that much urea. What does urea use? Is urea just fertilizer? It's using resin as well. Okay. Quite a lot of urea in resin. Make some melamine. So let's make 2500 urea a second. Let's just split that. That's fine. Oops, I didn't mean to delete all of that. Never mind. Okay. Urea. If I make 2500. Ammonia, carbon dioxide. I presume I make more than that in terms of carbon dioxide. If I add one more for ammonia. Actually, when's the last autosave? Just so I didn't lose those recipes. 270, 230. It's after I built the trains. Never mind. We'll just recreate it. Ammonia. Made 5,000 ammonia a second. Hydrogen, and then we did the hydrogen from the charcoal method. Filtered by product hydrogen. Where is it? I did get hydrogen from charcoal, right? Carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas, and it's water shift. Hydrazine. Ah, there it is. There's 2500 carbon dioxide, and I would need 1250. Fine. So making half of it. That makes sense. Okay. So it's just 23. 20 of these, and how many water plants? Not steam. Just water, purified water. Product. I don't know why that switched. Okay, why are you doing that? You make 100 purified water every second, and you have a crafting speed of 2, so that's 200 a second. So I need like 3 of you. Why are you being so strange? Ah, you produce purified water. That's why. Being silly. Okay, so it's just 20 chemical plants. So can I just get you, say, here? Then let's see if we can get 20 chemical plants, 2 lots of 10. What does that look like? 10. We'd probably just put you 20 in a line. 19. We'll unload these 2 on the same side so that they fit together. Ensure that you're the right level. Good. Power. every other one. And I need some ammonia. What if I just make one of the ammonia stacks? Essentially feed in. If you ever put some beacons in or something like that, we get some extra. What that's doing. Okay. You need a power pole here. There you go. Stop you flashing. So either I take the ammonia out. No, I think we just take this here. Or take the middle one. Let's take you. Have you. Flow here. Where is the carbon dioxide gas? That's here. Why are you blocked again? Filter frames. Ah. Okay, let's make sure that half of you put near. 5. How many do I have? 9. Thought I should have had 10. Nine, whatever. It's close enough. If I wanted to add one more, I could quite easily. Don't think I need to. Let's put you here. You here. Good. That does it. This is a bit hard to do now without any of the pipes on. So I think given I've got a bunch of the pipes running, what we'll do is we'll just tidy up the rails here. And we'll indicate that the intention here is for this to be urea producer, urea provider. Let's work out where we want the rails to end. Probably kind of here. Should do it that way. That way, that's good. compost. We're going to bring the fertilizer over here. We'll put a little bit of fertilizer there. And then I think we'll aim to put wood in this gap. So while we have a couple more minutes left this evening, let's just fill this in with landfill so that we have it ready to go. With the intention being tomorrow or on the next stream, which might not be tomorrow, we can put the wood in. Run out of landfill. 8,000 landfill doesn't go very far. Now I may have to change pipes because if we've used up all the plastic, it's not going to work. Is that blueprint for picking stuff off the ground gone? Okay, we've lost it. We'll have to get that back. Okay, so the only things left are pipe, basically. Which is because we are short of plastic. How's that look? 21 in storage. Okay, logistic network has 1 million landfill. We've got 11,000 pipes. Okay, we have a bunch of titanium pipes. So maybe we'll upgrade to titanium pipes for a bit and then switch back. So there we go. That is urea. We should be adding some tags to these because I'm never going to remember. Does urea count as petrochem? I'm not sure. Ammonia. That's here. I actually want that to be an icon, not a label. Our tag over here for urea. Got a bunch of trap rail signals inside here. That would have been a copy and paste, I presume. Over here. Am I missing that there and there? I am. So presumably I am also missing it over here. Indeed I am. There it is. There's no way I would have seen that if it wasn't for the mini-map. Okay, better. Okay, we're going to end it here. We fixed up urea and ammonia this evening. I may need to label that. Yeah, because I'm never going to remember all of those pictures. Better. And most of the builds for the basic metals went through. So if we do fertilizer and wood, that means we need the advanced. That means we can then produce green circuits and brown circuits. Then if we do the advanced metals, we can finally produce a moderate amount of red circuits. And you can already tell this is much, much bigger than what already looked like a reasonably large base over here. Okay, well, tune in tomorrow if you want to see how we produce the wood setup that we're going to go for. It's going to be a nice big build again because we need plenty of stuff. Cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.